Hey, welcome back to Banjo Tips for Beginners with Matt Marshall. I have a little bit different tip for you today. A lot of students want to know what kind of banjo to get. They're jumping into it. Sometimes students come and they have a banjo that was given to them by a family member. Maybe they inherited it, maybe it was dug out of the attic or the garage or something, and they're getting excited about wanting to learn the banjo. Let me give you a suggestion that my wizened father gave to me. He is 78 years old. When he was teaching guitar, classical guitar in New York, students would come into the studio and say, what kind of instrument should I get? Parents would bring children in and say, I don't want to spend a lot of money on an instrument. I just want to get a cheap one in case they give up. Well, the problem with buying a cheap instrument is this. It does give you an incentive to give up and to quit. But also, it's hard to play, or harder to play, and it doesn't sound as good. If you got an instrument that was worth a little bit more money, it would play better, sound better, and you, if you wanted to and had to sell it, could get a lot more out of it. And so, let me suggest a banjo for you. That would be the Deering Good Time. Deering makes great banjos. I've been able to play a few. I had a student that had a couple beautiful banjos, and they have a real mellow sound to them. But for about $300, this Deering Good Time plays nice, sounds nice. You haven't dumped a lot of money into it. But what you'll get is some nice action. The good action, by the way, is the distance of the strings to the fretboard, and that scale here from the tail all the way up to the nut, and just how easy it is to play, how hard, how much sound you get, that whole setup. I like for students to have something that has a lower action. If you can see on my banjo here, it has a pretty low action to it. The strings are pretty close. Now, I could have that adjusted if I wanted a little more volume, but this is the way I have it set up, and I love it for... I play some classical sometimes, and I enjoy this banjo for that sound, the melodic. It just sounds beautiful on melodic. But others like different. I like a different banjo for a little more pop to it. My suggestion for you is to find something like the Deering Good Time, maybe even the Deering Good Time, and I'm not getting any money out of them yet, but don't expect to. But I've suggested, I've had students buy it. Pick one of those up, and I think that you'll enjoy playing it a lot better. There's some banjos out that you could get that you wouldn't spend very much money on, but you wouldn't enjoy them. They wouldn't play nice for you. So my suggestion and tip for you today is to get the best you could, and then you might just get a little bit better and then start putting some serious money into it and really enjoy it. Thanks a lot.